My bad. I was all out of line for that. I was always out of line. Nick, what's going on? Bro, you just out of line for that. We're gonna need three. We're gonna need two more. Come on. They spent all their money on wigs and shit, trying to get ready. Come on, two more. Two more. Tank. That's what's up. Man, Tank is coming through here trying to help you broads. He's trying to say, I'm trying to help my sisters out because we want to see the sisters win. But you got to be willing to pay your way. Now, one more time. One more again. We're going to need one more. Remember, this was you. This was you just 7 years ago. 7 years ago, this was you. Now this is you. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. And this is what's out there, but this is your attitude. But where were you at? But when you were right here, these were still available. But you was listening to these. When you was this, trying to find these, you was listening to these. So now you're going to have to listen. Now you're going to have to listen to these again. Ready? All right. We're ready. All right, ladies, understand something. First things first, health is wealth. If a man is looking at you to be his, if it's hard out there, well, it's going to get harder. 5 days a week in the gym, 5 days a week. Because if you ain't putting in 5 days a week in the gym, you can't talk about how hard it is. Because women who are in the gym 5 days a week find men. Women who live in the gym 5 days a week and do resistance training, not just treadmill. No, you're going to have to move some weights around. You're going to have to build some muscle to burn that fat. Yeah. Women who are in the gym 5 days a week, CrossFit, and find men. Not 3 days a week working your way up. No, now. Women who watch their diet. Women who can find value in eating celery. I told you go to a plant-based diet. You should have did that yesterday. All right. You know who gets chosen? When options are limited, the odds aren't in your favor. You know who wins? Women who can thrive in those environments. Interpersonal communication. How many of you ladies know how to give a man a compliment? We're going to do a competition. How many of you ladies know how to give a man a compliment? How many of you ladies can sweet talk a man? We're going to put your skills to the test right now. Join the Godfather in the chat room. Come sweet talk your Godfather. Come sweet talk your Godfather. Because I'm going to tell you this. Women who compliment get chosen. Women who smile get chosen. So if you're a sister and you don't smile, and that's why you're not chosen. If you're a sister, you don't compliment, that's why you're not chosen. But then when you get the women who are feminine, girly, dainty, petite, giddy, coy, they're like, Gidget gets chosen. Fellas, type it in the chat room. Who gets chosen? Who gets chosen? Gidget gets it. Gidget gets it. Gidget gets chosen. Gidget gets chosen. I don't know another word, but Bridget gets left. Gidget gets chosen, but Bridget, she gets left. Okay, black women. I need to know how many black women in the chat room are willing to learn how to become Gidget. I'm going to assume you know you need to get your ass in the gym. Run! You need to be running to try to get these men. Oh, let me catch up to the hit squads. Let me catch up to Blake and Blue Henry. I'm assuming you need to know how to do that part. There are other people, other channels for that. Go follow the weight loss channels, the workout channels, all this stuff. I'm just telling you, as an image consultant, I send you over there to those pros. Shout out to Marcus Cargill. You in LA, I send you to Marcus Cargill, and you go to Cargill Fitness. I send you there. I don't do that part. I send you there. I send you to the dentist to get your grill right. And if you women aren't using it, I send you to Marcus and brothers like that to get you done right. Blake Henry, Blue Henry, and members of the Hit Squad. Never deal with a woman who doesn't own one of these. If she doesn't own this, go gadget. Gidget gadgets. Gidget gadgets. Gidget gadgets. Who are you in here talking to, Mark King? Gidget gadgets. What is that? Somebody want to tell me what that is? Gidget. Tell me who it is. Which one of my Gidgets want to tell me? Gidgets need to be with Hit Squad. What is that? Somebody tell me what it is, ladies. Gidget gadgets.